Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. In the air, left side. Rosario makes the grab, and there's one down.
The first base.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Around third. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here is. And a base hit knocks in a run.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And the batter now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. To third. The tag. He can't scramble back in time. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Liner, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So up next, Emmanuel Rivera.
Emmanuel Rivera.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-0. Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris. Dylan Lee into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now here is Xavier Edwards. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 7-0. So digging in, Nick Gordon. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Line drive, base hit. Fires it to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Edward Cabrera. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Bottom of the first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kellner. 1 up, 1 down. Austin Riley in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swings through that one for strike one.
Riley's one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Wacha fastball on his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, dude. Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
One ball, no strike.
Yeah, no question. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Riley rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score easily. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. One out, runner at second. Now, Matt Olson. 0-1.
0-1.
Out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Popped up right side. And the infield fly rule call. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Way inside, and that hit him. Here's Eddie Rosario.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello. Orlando Arcia. Now the box comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would.
And down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Back here in Atlanta. Now here is Jake Burger. As the lefty gets to work. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, Jesus Sanchez. And there's a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Base hit and a run in to score. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. To me, this is just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
That's 3 singles in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now Emmanuel Rivera. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
Now at the plate, Nick Fortes. Liner caught at second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. In there safely. And they extend their lead. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Jesse Chavez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to fix a couple of lefties this inning.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Run comes in from second, and it's 14-2. Cut off, throw to third. He's in there.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
On the ground. Out number 2, and another run comes in. And the batter now, Jake Burger. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today. So man aboard. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and the lead continues to grow. Runner at first with 2 away. Now here's the Marlins DH, Jonah Bride. Line drive. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Lopez around third. The relay. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. But they break this game wide open with a 10-run inning. Back at Truist Park with Merrifield up to the plate. Cabrera back to work. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And here it comes. Struck him out looking. Man at first, Marcell Ozuna. Next up for the Braves. Bounce to third. Jump throw. An acrobatic play to end the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. A.J. Minter. Emmanuel Rivera digs in now. The pitch. That's hard hit in the line. Kelman makes the grab. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Ripped on a line to center. Kelman makes the grab. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. 3 for 3, and he's come up with 3 doubles. Swing and a ball hammered left field. It bangs off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Base hit center field. Around third. Now a long throw home. Safe.
He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing. Hard hit ball.
And now it's going to be Kyle Stowers. That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. You might be wondering, how did he only get a single out of that drive? Well, that was a masterful defensive play out there in center. He couldn't make the catch, but he played it perfectly in terms of getting the ball back into the infield. And ultimately, I think that was the right move, holding him at first.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And fires in a fastball at 95.
0-1.
Two outs. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, and it hits the fence. The run comes in to score from second, and they extend their lead.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That's out to center field. And that'll do it. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We move on. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
You almost have to feel bad for Matt Olson after what happened in 2023. He played every game, hit 54 home runs, drove in 139, led the league in slugging, and he still wasn't even named a finalist for the National League MVP award. Wow, short work to send it packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Fish up big in this one here in the last half of the third. On the ground out to short. Throws to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. On to the 4th. Now it's the DH, Jonah Bride. The pitch. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That's a base hit. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Back-to-back base hits. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being it.
So Luke Jackson gets the call. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards will hit next. That's a base hit as a run scores.
the center.
So up next, Nick Gordon. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And here is Kyle Stowers. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Kelnick brings it in. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. And now for the Marlins, Jake Burger. The other way. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. To the bottom 4, here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. And that drops in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 1 away.
I really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive.